We're now live.
Facility use softball field for the summer. You want me to send a request to you or?
Check with Jesse first. What is it? And then what was the you text me the
work it out, figure out.
so you don't say it out loud.
Yeah.
I thought I had it written down, but I can't find it. Jeff. Jim.
Yeah, I read that 51, so it's good. It's not a bad one.
Like
I mean,
it's
not
the same
bad.
group
The
that
last
they
20 years
they used to.
I didn't care for it that much along.
Well,
the
just
years.
Yeah.
season's
Yeah.
over.
That was a,
You're not gonna
The
do it over
first
summer.
bit happened
So
on-
just check with Jesse.
Same
Well,
I'm doing.
yeah, that was really nice. It was raining the time I did it.
Yeah, we can leave the cage out until
Probably sat in the net, kind of cleared up around.
mid-July.
I don't mean, you got thrown away.
That one, no, that one's not mine. Nice.
Yeah.
These
I
are.
remember telling my sister about, yeah, the last 20 miles was hard.
I got these two that are
I
garbage.
realize what you're saying. The
Thank you.
last 20 miles is hard.
Yeah.
You're welcome, honey.
I think that
Yeah, I know,
big,
but it was.
big black tub is up.
Yeah, they do it pretty well.
Decent
The
stuff.
huckleberry shakes. And
Let's try to get that back.
it's almost worth it just to do, get one of
That's
those.
the easy way to hold the net.
Put it in.
Twice,
Last year we were gonna take it down and then it was,
Yeah, they still do that. You have to rinse
New
it
one.
early enough, because I got one
That
the
old one,
time I
I
did
think,
it.
yeah,
and registered
baseball.
it. Yeah, it's a really nice jacket.
Where all the holes cut into it.
That's the thing about that cage, that if you cut it, are you putting more holes in it or less holes in it?
Less, bigger and more. Less, but bigger.
Oh, no. Oh, no, the librarian's gonna be super mad. I don't know where that one
Oh,
went.
boy. You're on camera too.
There. I'm gonna call it out right.
I'm gonna just
The
go
Dewey Decimal System is out of whack now.
8, 9 points.
We were interviewing a candidate for a first grade job.
Oh, the one yesterday on this.
Yeah. And this library behind her was just beautiful. I was looking at it like, man, that is an amazing collection of neatly organized texts, you know, like the English teacher. So I got over and I said, boy, that was a nice library. Your wife said, that was AI.
Was it just a background?
Yeah.
It's so organized.
It's like, I want to go
She should have just let you believe it was
Yeah.
a real library.
She's hired. You see how she takes care of books?
You can smell it.
Yeah.
The whole library smell. So in this one, Carolyn is going to be late. She's gonna be closer to 7. So we may take our time, but what I did was I just bumped our oath of office to the end. So we'll still pass the election, the acclamation, the board chair, vice chair, subcommittees, but then when Carolyn gets here, we just move the 2 oaths back to that time, so. Figured it wasn't that big of a deal because technically Tony is still a board member. We're not swearing in a new board member,
Yeah.
so.
So does that mean I'm still the new guy? Or
You currently are still the new guy.
I'm the new guy. Come
So
on.
about 7 o'clock tonight.
Tell the place.
And then
Are we gonna still start at 6:30?
we can start at 6:30, but we're gonna be in no rush.
Okay.
But I think for purposes of the recording and whatnot, we'll start at 6:30 and have it there
Back to you.
for a discussion. Yes, that one back to you.
You already got that done?
Yep. Just the one spot, I believe. What I get to see out of it. Okay, so what do we just, we're just going over? Stuff. Did you happen to print out the committees we're on? Did you guys?
Let me go
I
get some
did, yeah.
copies.
I sent it to you, 'cause
I got it.
just so we
Yeah,
have it.
you emailed
I mean,
it to us, so.
We should.
Yeah, and I've got it.
I sent it to everybody this morning. I just didn't know if you were bringing them, so.
Well, we can buy some time.
So should we start at 6:30?
Let me go make some copies and we can start.
Okay.
Got an iPad charger in there?
Not an iPad, Tony.
What do we bring? Everything.
I swear it was charged up. No, I was using it today. And
Oh. I finally took down about a Chromebook because mine it's was 8 years old. It lasts like a half hour. But this, what was it? It's you need
Yeah, it's like I got an iPhone. Yeah, it's the same as an iPhone.
Yeah, I do not have one of those.
I got one in the Jeep, but I don't have they're not even plugging around. We're fine. It'll last. Or I got the phone.
I got a short one in my office.
Log in the board docs on the phone too if I need to.
I haven't seen you out in the yard with a pair of scissors taking out weeds lately. What's going on?
Oh, you haven't been by at the right time.
No, I talked to Colin last night. She's like, have you seen him on his hands and knees out there cutting weeds? I'm like, no.
Good.
I said, but I'm gonna talk to him. Thank you, sir. Yep.
All right, when you're ready, boss.
Okay. There's a list. Just so we have a hand. Oh. All right, well, let's get it started, huh? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America,
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, roll call, we are missing one.
Okay.
I believe he's gone for duration. Is that what I got out of that text?
Was what he had relayed to Racina. So,
Okay. So this is the reorganization meeting, so I will need to approval of the agenda.
Make a motion, we approve tonight's agenda.
I'll second.
Okay, moving second, any discussion? Okay, all those in favor?
not
Okay.
very useful on phone, is it, Tom? Let's
All
try
right.
it this weekend.
Any public comment or questions related to non-agenda items for this meeting? Okay. No consent agenda, so we will move right on to board organization. We can't do that one yet?
We can, or well, we can go, actually, it should be certificate of
Yep.
election by acclamation. So this is just,
We can go ahead and do that. You just, oath of
Yeah.
office is down here. Okay.
and then I move both the office to the bottom, and that's always its own. Usually we go oath of office after we ratify the canvas.
Okay.
No canvas this time because we only had one person running,
Right.
so it's an acclamation. So we can just recommend to approve the certificate of election by acclamation. We'll move the oath down to end of the meeting.
I make a motion to certify to us for the certification of election by acclamation for one board position.
I'll second that.
Okay, we move in second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Okay.
Abstain.
Okay, moves us on to election of the chairperson, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I nominate Jeff Evans for the chairperson for the 25-26 school year.
I'll second that.
I nominate Tim seconds Jeff.
Been moved in second. Any discussion? Any volunteers? No comments? What? All right, all those in favor? I'll abstain from that, I guess.
Sounds good.
So we will move on to election of vice chairperson.
I nominate Tony Gashola Jr. for the vice
She
chair for the
is
25-26
firing.
school year. Hey, I've been here long enough to know I need to jump on this and not.
I'll second that.
Yes. Hey,
They're
slow down.
both on.
We got lots of time here. We had Mary nominates Tony.
Yes.
Okay. Tim Marchant, second. And we are at any discussion.
Been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Volunteers? All those in favor?
Tony, you're gonna abstain?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, moves on to appointment of clerk of board.
I will recommend San Diego School District appoints Adam Hufflick as district clerk of 25-26 and the district clerk salary schedule, step 11, lane BSB BA. Commensurate with the increase in language that negotiated with certified staff.
I second that.
Okay, moving second, any discussion?
I was just curious, I see Deborah Soda posted an updated job description
Yeah,
a couple days ago.
a couple of days
It
ago.
looked like the old one.
It's pretty much the old one. The coverage that we used was to say, we were falling in line with NCA-2, whatever that was. So any changes that went through captured that.
Okay.
The way they're kind of addressing all of the quality educators or quality employees that they're calling it now is basically you fill in the blank on Mayfairs, and if they come back through and want to look at it more, they will. But all of the teachers kind of roll through because they're loaded every year in Infinite Campus and the Wilshire Mayfairs, and then you have one FTE for district clerk that also was added to it. So calculation's kind of done for itself. So yeah,
So did they look at your job description? You know, or what did they do?
we haven't submitted it to anybody. We just have board approval that it is in line.
Yeah.
It was kind of what the suggestion was, right?
Cool. Yeah, I just noticed that too. I think it was,
And I know this is, Mr. Huckluck is one position that works directly for the board, so it's really my input only just means my input, but I can say 16 years working with Adam, 11 years as a clerk. I feel like we've got a great team. Everybody, Racina does a great job contributing. Mr. Huckluck does a great job. I think right now, I can honestly say fiscally, we're probably the most sound district in Lake County in terms of looking what's going on up and down the valley. We haven't had to make cuts. We're not 800,000 in the hole. We're not cutting 4 positions. And we're also not living on this year's impact aid this year, which is also happening in nearby districts. So overall, fiscally, I can say that the district is very sound due to the diligence of Mr. Huckluck and the job that he does for us, which keeps all of us in check. Just like any of the positions right now, there's a shortage across the state. And to do what we've done in the last 8 years with $8 to $9 million worth of facilities and being able to stay ahead at least 1 year with a savings account, that is just, it's sound and it's great practice and commendable to Mr. Huckluck. So that was my input in terms of the job that he's doing, and I think he's doing a great job. So thank you.
Yes, it makes our job a lot easier, so appreciate it.
You can ask
I like-
questions and you know what you're talking about.
I like being in the position that we are, considering what's going on in the valley. It's good. Thank you. Thanks. Any other discussion? Okay, all those in favor?
All right.
All right, we'll move on to set times for regular board meetings.
I'll make a motion to keep board meetings will take place 7 PM on third Tuesday of every month.
I'll second that.
Okay, been moving second. Any discussion?
The only addition, I keep typing in. The only addition was request for the reports to be done at the beginning of the board meetings, since meetings have run much longer this past year. In the interests of reporting, the folks that have to be here, for example, tonight at 6:30, and then not reporting until sometimes we don't know 8, 9, 10 o'clock. There's an interest, and understandable interest, to do the reports at the beginning of the meeting, as long as they don't take forever. Beginning of the meeting, but in terms of out of respect for time and families, and just if that's okay with everyone. The only concern I had was if there's an item in the action items that may involve principals or tech director or AD, that they be here and stick around for any action items that may involve them or their input may be needed.
So if we're gonna do that, with that being in mind, if we feel there's gonna be something involves them, can we make sure that's
Somewhere towards the beginning.
beginning of the
Yes.
agenda items in?
Does that take a motion to do that, or is that just how we organize?
I'm just asking if it's okay with you. It's not part of the motion. It's nothing official that you have to vote on.
It's just for our consideration.
Yeah, for your consideration, if no one's opposed to it, it's easy enough. We're rebuilding. Word Docs, as you know, is going away. Diligent Community is coming on next month. It's going to be a challenge for all of us. We've sat through 4 trainings, and still I know it's going to be a hurdle as we get started with the new format. It'll be a brand new platform starting in June. So we'll just move it around so the reports can go first and then move right into action items.
And I know we've brought it up before. Is there any thoughts on moving the time up to 6? I mean, we've had it at 7 since I've been on here, but is that something that we need to discuss or think about, or do we just leave it the way it is? I know it's been brought up before. And then I also, I know we talked about Mondays, but Mondays runs into holidays. Like, is that why we don't? Just because we have so many sports on Tuesdays and Thursdays?
I don't think we had any sports on Tuesdays this year.
Baseball, we did.
Baseball.
Baseballs were all Tuesdays and Thursdays. There'd be
Yeah,
softball,
softball.
Thursdays.
Wrestling.
Jeez. no,
Football.
I stand corrected. I still remember being.
There's more than basketball.
The ninth would be Wednesdays,
Oh,
really, but
Yeah, we can't really do Wednesdays.
it's always been protected.
Yeah,
I just. thought I'd
I'm
throw it
fine
out
on
there.
Tuesdays, but if we do it earlier, that's fine too. Or 7, that's okay.
The only thing that's come up on 6 o'clock is if anybody's coaching, and really very few of us are coaching, but if you are coaching, it's hard to get from practice to here by 6.
Yeah, I prefer the 7.
Yeah, we can leave it as is if that's something. we
That's
can-
the motion that's on the table right now for recommendation.
Just food for
The,
thought.
So if we move reports up, then admin could stay at their own discretion,
Yeah.
or the board. Is that?
If the board
If we want
requests,
to-
I mean, if you see something on there, you could request that they stick around. If you see something, I will try to ask them prior to the meeting. If there's something I know that's going to need their attention, I will ask them as well. But, yeah, it would be month to month.
Okay. And that's just something you can adjust.
Yeah. Doesn't affect the motion at all.
Okay.
I just thought it would be a good time to ask.
Any other discussion? Okay, all those in favor? Okay. Third Tuesday of every month, 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
Okay, moves us on to appointment of subcommittees. We got a list of where you're at right now, so if there's any discussion on changing, moving, adding,
I am fine with where I'm at.
I think I am too, at the time being.
some more shot?
Yeah.
You're good? Okay. That makes it pretty easy. I'm okay with where I'm at too, so.
Okay, I'll change the dates, kick it back out to you guys again.
Okay. So do we have to make a motion to keep it as is or
Yeah, just motion to
approve the subcommittee?
subcommittees as discussed, which was no changes.
I'll make a motion to approve the subcommittees as discussed with no changes.
That's a good one.
Okay, move second, any discussion? All those in favor?
Okay.
Resolution for county to conduct elections.
To be able to do our elections by mail ballot and have the county run them for us, we must turn this in by May 31st. So every year we have this resolution go through. As long as I've been here, we haven't done an election in any other way. It's really cost effective for us based on the number of people that it would take to verify and do all those things and what the county charges us. So smaller school districts, it's a pretty common practice.
I'd make a motion to approve Lake County or the county election office to conduct the 25-26 elections for school district 28.
I'll second that.
Okay, moving second, any discussion?
Can you remind me what they charge for that?
Last year it's around $2,400, I think.
And if we just have one member by acclamation, nothing happens?
Then after that, so there should be
charge.
no charge. They run a couple of ads. We might have a small charge for advertisements, but then they disperse that throughout all of the schools that are, so.
They do that same way for municipal elections. Yeah, as long
So
as
yes,
it's-
this year the bill should be almost very minimal.
Any other discussion? Okay, all those in favor? Okay. Moves us to oath of office, which we will.
Yep, which I don't have, well, maybe I do have Caroline's number. I'll give her a call, see where she's at. But other than that. we-
Mr. Mitchell and Mrs.
I know. Well, I didn't want to get I had his name.
Hey Carolyn, it's Adam. I was just checking your ETA.
He hadn't done anything and we all
Is
sort of
it?
sat down one night.
All
and just
right,
put
very
them
good. We
right
we
on
did
the,
everything except the oath of office, so you're in and out.
Without me stopping him in that big handwriting and I got dressed.
Yeah, I couldn't because we already posted, so I decided to maneuver things around.
Across the whole face of the envelope and I got it.
Yep. No problem, we
Yeah,
got
just
you.
like, well,
I'm open.
Bye.
he helped.
To do that with senior and stuff.
Didn't let me set you on her way.
Yeah, and I
You were
just.
driving.
Yeah,
I don't
never.
think- I don't
She's
think
a little
my
bit,
hands knows how- I don't know if Henry knows how.
All the living with
But
it.
they just-
Well, the big all the-
Yeah,
Yeah,
but they
all
might
that.
be needed to see it.
And I, of course, it's another or their address.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, that's fine.
so we have to.
Have a little discussion about that. Yep.
On our way.
There, game, watch. Might be able to sneak in.
Mr. Cummings.
Mr. Connie does.
Yeah. How valuable.
Why
how
not? It's
valuable
easier.
is that
Hey,
change?
Miss Connie.
Are you Mr. Cummings?
Yes, I am.
Well, but no,
Can't-
that's-
Yep.
Can't do
You
anymore.
can walk.
Can't go anywhere. Yeah, gotta conserve gas.
When are the girls leaving?
Tomorrow morning. We're gonna do our usual send off, leaving here at 8:30.
Yeah.
Gonna go through Charlotte, let them do a send off,
Oh, then.
back down, hit treat for the girls, and then hit Arlie on our way by. So every school gets to be a part of it. So it's actually been really cool for them to do that. So
Yeah, I bet that's kind of nice.
yeah,
Yeah, when I told Sean that that's where they were having state softball. They haven't state.
why?
Glasgow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like,
10 hours.
wow. Like, I don't know, that's where it's supposed to be.
Nobody's got to wait.
Well, then we're gonna go through.
Oh,
We're gonna go through.
So the notary gets here.
Okay.
Yeah, East Helena High just got a brand new turf field, softball field put in. So
Wow.
we're gonna practice there,
Practice there and then,
grab lunch.
Brown
I
and
think
Dave.
Mr. Nestor's aunt.
Yeah, I was gonna go
They're gonna order everything tonight. And she's
Uh-huh.
gonna bring us the
Practicing.
food
oh,
and
nice.
the practice.
Is
It's
one-
real,
is the game on Thursday?
Thursday at 2.
Okay.
So
I don't know.
with that, well, I was like, should we get up at 4 in the morning and go?
Like, no, just don't.
Like, yeah, no.
I'm glad state tracks in Missoula, that makes.
I know. Yeah, everything's on this site.
Yeah.
Except for
So
us.
we're-
Gave them
We got, probably not the state, we got second in divisional, so
Yeah.
I'd imagine we're at least 4 or 5.
Who's the big competition?
Shepherd and Manhattan over there will be the tough ones.
You don't
Swarms,
play-
obviously, we play Hunting Project, who we beat in Conroe. So, not that trouble. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have has too much weight, but it's a good feeling.
Yeah, we had good feeling.
They're number 3 coming out of the east. They're not coming out of the west, so.
The number one is Florence.
Yeah, and Shepherd is number 1, and Manhattan, who's the defending champs, who beat Shepherd twice in the championship last year, because they had beat them again, yeah. So.
The first one.
What's that?
Can you do business now, or are we waiting?
We can do whatever you need.
You wanna sign the diplomas?
Can we do that right now?
I don't have any.
I told Lou I'd come in and see her.
Came prepared.
Tell Harlan, just say, nope, you don't get it, you don't get one.
What's that?
You don't get yours.
Not yet. We're waiting for Carolyn Hall to do the oath of office.
You can shut down the
You can
July.
It's a bit of a process.
Oh, boy.
there.
Okay,
Should I just leave it roll?
yeah, you can.
I might be superintendent.
You're super.
Hello? Yeah. Yeah, would you like to talk to the board? Oh, okay, no, we're actually on a little break. What do you need? Yeah, I've got some of those. Yeah.
What was the decision to go through Helen?
Must practice on the vigilante softball field,
Mm-hmm.
because everybody else is full. We looked at Great Falls, but they have state, so they won't let us on their fields. For double A.
What about Harlem?
Oh, okay. Yeah, just send me where I said, am I gonna be home?
Harlem's got a field? Malta?
Malta, Florence has already got.
Well, you can buy them at any.
I thought Florence was
pharmacy.
gonna have it.
I don't think we
Oh,
need a
here's
script
Malta.
to buy them. I don't think that they'll just sell them. Yeah, I don't know.
Their TV.
We could, we could ask at any pharmacy. they'll have them. But
It actually is, it's actually quicker by us, because you don't have to, you get stuck behind a slow car, you're gonna.
I did the challenge.
Yeah, you could go ask them. They might-
It's literally-
Not expensive,
I would
ask them. Just say, hey, I've got this.
I drive both ways eventually.
From here to Great Falls.
It's-
Oh, to Great Falls? Oh, to Great Falls, maybe. No,
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I've done it both, I've done it
Alright.
both ways too. It's nicer.
I will do it, one hour now. 19 minutes faster.
19 minutes.
One
after.
time 23.
I've done the 6-hour trip to Belknap plenty of times.
Actually, if you turn a drum and
You
you go
gotta have
through
it
the
now.
hell,
Plenty of times.
You check the wind and you decide if you're gonna go to Browning or not. Never come back to Browning.
Never came back.
No.
You take the truck and the sports car.
In the fall, when you go back to the park sometimes. Whatever it was.
The wind's always pushing.
So bad.
Yeah, it's always. You're going against the wind.
One time we were in the just a downpour, couldn't see all the cars on the interstate. Had to pull
We
over.
want to sign now.
10
We're down
minutes.
tomorrow.
And then when it ended,
Yeah.
just outside of Browning, all of the
So you
streets
should-
we should
was
start.
washed out and clean.
She
I was
should
like,
be-
this is it. And like it had a sparkle, right? Like, this is a nice little town. You just get this, like the sun just
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
and it sparkles after a good clean.
High school.
I'll do 8th grade. I saw in your thing, you're gonna need somebody, so
Yeah, yeah.
I'll do 8th grade unless somebody else wants to.
I can't do high school.
High school graduation. To be the number 2 board. Check the calendar.
Yes, I find that a player, I might be.
Was one of your players not
What
gonna
time
go
is
to graduation? Yeah.
I hope so, that's what.
You gotta be there.
Yeah. our, I'm there.
Mr. Marchand, you gotta make sure somebody else is there. Connie.
Yeah, Connie has to be there. So you might as well
I
support.
graduated. Yeah. You're free because you're gonna have to
You might as well be on
Did you
stage.
get my link?
I got it.
You guys
I'll
know how
plug
this
in.
works?
I do have the link.
I'm gonna put you down. You good with that?
Yeah.
I gotta find it.
All right.
What I do with it,
All right.
They'll be lined out.
Just push
Very
forward.
Jim, right here.
I just have to.
Yeah,
thank you.
Just the present button.
Yep, I do have it.
Sweet, okay,
Sean, when we get to yours, I'll plug in and.
okay, sounds good.
Four. New Jim.
Hi, guys. Sounds good, I should be able to
Or the
do
fourth, the fourth Wednesday.
I have made it.
Oh.
Big time. I have many times.
It's
See, it's a tight, you gotta have your.
You're doing eighth grade, right?
Yeah, you go in and get it, I've done it many times. When I did
Isaiah. He said he was at open gym. Oh, sorry, I just got the thing to let you in.
That's okay.
Oh. Last time we went to.
Yeah.
Me and we left. And Spike was in front of us. She was in front of us with the
Yeah.
And got towards right around, you remember where the curves are and the windsock, and
You just keep it here all the time.
got towards that spot. Just all of a sudden,
Just
crazy.
Yeah,
Couldn't see them.
that was, it's just like, it's in this little vortex where it's like, it's just stuck here. Like, you can't do anything when it gets bad.
We're all old person violation.
Yep.
Yeah. We went today. We just went through there for a cup day. It's always nice in the spring. Because the water falls, so now the water is moving. People were rafting.
Really
It was high and it was fast. People were just everywhere rafting.
cold.
When's Steve's last day?
The last day of school, right?
What's that?
Steve's last day is the last day of school.
Graduation.
See, that's dedication right there. Sweaty as can be.
Yeah, he picked Saturday.
One more day.
No, no.
Yeah, he's first on that.
I don't know if he
I'll
planned
be
on
up there,
cleaning
we'll
up
all be
or
up.
what.
I know.
When's his replacement?
Schooling.
He's already, he's already.
Yeah.
He'll officially have a new contract.
Yeah. interns are around.
You get a little break and go back. Yeah.
He's around.
It was great. Yeah, it was great.
Alan Green. Yeah. You know.
No,
like there's any question. Same as like we're across from Stu. Yeah. Graduated in 05, six, somewhere. We played Hamilton this weekend for the Silver Bracket Championship. We won 8-4, 0 hits. They just had snowball fights in the first. All errors, right? So by the end, like we were up 6-0, and like the last guy scored 6-0 and 1 out. And you just grabs the ball and throws it out to the left field. So then they had to switch positions.
Were you guys in Missoula?
Yeah. Carolyn Hall?
I said, I know. No, I think she is.
Hi, Carolyn.
Hello.
We're not rushing you, but we had already passed the time of our meeting after we had correspondence, so I shuffled everything around and we did everything except the oath, so we've
No
only been.
problem, I evaded all of the speed traps and got here as quickly as I could for you.
That's no big deal. So I have,
You have your paperwork?
I have the paperwork.
Okay.
Here is
Brought
Tony's.
it just in case.
Yeah. But we feel like I didn't do my job with it. So this one will be for board member first.
You have your board.
And I have a quick one here as well.
Right, you've already reorganized your board. You do.
We did. We had a board member that was already currently, was up by acclamation,
Okay.
so.
All right, that's fine. Just making, dotting our i's and
Yeah.
crossing our t's here to make sure.
This says
we're
Clerk
done.
Sarah Vaughn at the bottom.
Sorry, I got the wrong one there.
Didn't you read your,
No.
didn't you read your memo?
Your packet there.
Right, and
Yeah, don't do Sarah's.
I did fill out mine, but, okay. Can I fill this out proper and send it back to you? Or do you want?
Absolutely. Yep, you
I
can
have
send
all of it.
everything back to me.
Okay.
That's it. All right. So we have, just one by acclamation.
Yep.
And nobody's challenging that, I see.
We do have a big group here, but I don't
We
think
do.
that they are worried about that much, so.
They just wanted to be here for the oath, that's all.
That's lovely. Are they gonna take pictures?
Got pictures, yeah, we got pictures.
We got to go across the handshake.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we've got everything all, I'm just checking, we had a misspelling on the last one, so making sure I've got everything correct here. All right, so you want to stand? Okay, and you're all right swearing with me, right? Okay. All right, I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
protect, and
Protect.
defend
and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Montana,
and the Constitution of the State of Montana.
and that I will discharge my duties
And I will discharge my duties
with fidelity,
with fidelity.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank
Do we need a,
You're
do
on
we need a picture here?
Right. We're live, so it's.
Yeah, that's right, we're live everywhere now,
Yeah,
so if we mess up, we really do mess
yeah.
up.
And it's recorded.
So anything I should know before I leave, that I need to take back to the county?
Not this, unless you guys have anything you need to.
No, just those forms? Anything?
No.
No?
You have to do yours as well.
Yes, we have to do mine as well.
Who's next?
All right, I will send you a copy of that.
All right. All right, I know Adam will swear at me, so.
I will. That'll be four.
All right, okay. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support,
that I will support,
protect, and defend
protect, and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Montana.
and the Constitution of the State of Montana.
And I will discharge my duties
And I will discharge my duties
with fidelity,
with fidelity,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Or Carolyn Hall comes again.
Thank you, Carolyn Hall. All right.
We do have.
that without reading.
That's
impressive. I didn't realize that. I just-
Oh, yeah.
Almost made me stumble. I was thinking the same thing when I was doing it.
10 years, 10 years I've been doing this. If I don't know it by now, we're in trouble. Okay.
Oh, I do need to sign that one in
You
front of you. There you go. And go into OPI and update your term tomorrow. That's a new law.
Yeah, we don't have that all in place. I don't know, they take away our birthdays or something, and I'm okay with that. All right,
Thank you.
You
thank you,
have done what you were asked, so
thank you. You'll send me all those documents.
absolutely, first thing in the morning.
Appreciate that.
All right.
On to Charlotte.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And with
Okay,
that,
reorganization meeting is adjourned at 7:06.
7:06.
On to the regular